Hi, I'm Eduardo Neret with Campus Reform. With Kamala Harris being Joe Biden's frontrunner for the vice presidential nomination slot, we're here today to talk to young Americans about her past as a law enforcement official. Given some of the Black Lives Matter protests, would they be okay with a former law enforcement official being on the ticket with Biden? Let's find out. Right, so Biden is set to choose his vice presidential nominee in a couple of days. The rumor is the frontrunner is a former law enforcement official. So given what we've seen in the past few weeks with Black Lives Matter, with George Floyd, the racial protests, what do you think about that? Do you think he should be choosing a former member of law enforcement to be his VP at this time?
A little bit charged. I mean, if you choose somebody of law enforcement right now, we got to think about the black community.
I don't think it is in Biden's best interest to choose a candidate that has that kind of history.
Do you think it's appropriate for Biden to be choosing someone who was formerly in law enforcement?
No, I don't think so. There's so many other people that he can use to his advantage.
I could see why people will find it iffy, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's kind of inappropriate, the timing.
So actually, the frontrunner is Kamala Harris. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She had a career as a former prosecutor, former attorney general. And so again, now knowing who specifically it is, what do you think about that? Do you think choosing her would send the message, anti-Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, I do. I don't think it's a very smart move to do.
Do you think she would be the wrong choice?
It's really difficult to say. I mean, obviously I'm not a person of color, so it's especially difficult for me to say. I would say we probably should not have Kamala Harris.
But the one issue that I really see is the timing and all. Like, with all that's going down nowadays, he could have picked a better time to choose this or something.
I know Kamala Harris has that history as a prosecutor.
For me, I don't really mind that much, but I could see how it could cause a lot of turmoil and negatively affect, his chances of election.
What America needs right now is somebody who is more progressive and adaptive to change. I don't think the vice presidential nominee should be even that kind of history.
More broadly, beyond Kamala, beyond Biden, just in general right now, whether you're talking about leadership positions just in society, whether you're talking about governmental positions, do you think it's the right time for people who are currently in law enforcement or previously to be seeking these positions of power right now?
Oh, definitely not the time. Completely inappropriate. You can see the people are angry. The first and foremost, you got to listen to your population. You got to listen to your people.
Yeah, I feel like right now they shouldn't be running for government official. I feel like they should take a step back.
Yeah, it probably isn't the right time because, everyone knows what's going on in the United States right now, and definitely there's a lot of tension between the people and law enforcement.
I think it takes a lot of nerve for people to be doing that, if I'm going to be honest. For law enforcement, as of right now, not all law enforcement is bad, and I definitely don't think that because I have family friends that are police, and I have so much respect for them. But I do think that, as I said, there's so many other people in the world that have different opinions and will make the world so much better place.
Given a lot of backlash and injustices that have been revealed, I don't think it's the right time for law enforcement officers to be seeking to solidify or expand their positions.
How long would you say until these law enforcement officials could go back to seeking these positions of higher office?
I think before anything happens, there needs to be a general consensus where the African-American community feels safe, they feel respected, they feel heard. I don't know, it could be 6 months, it could be 3 months, it could be a couple years, who knows? Until that happens, I don't think law enforcement has any place or jurisdiction to get into those positions of power.
Hi, I'm Eduardo Neret with Campus Reform. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, be sure to click the subscribe button right here. And if you're interested in joining the Campus Reform team as a correspondent, investigator, or tipster, click right here.